Well, hello there. Have you ever had to forgive someone for something bad that they did to you? It can sometimes be hard. Even some of the people who followed Jesus had a hard time doing this. But Jesus is good at forgiving people. One day, Peter came to Jesus with a question. He asked, "Lord, how often should I forgive my brother when he sins against me?" Jesus replied to him, "I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. Now, Jesus did not literally mean 7 times. He meant that you should always forgive your brother, and he told Peter this parable to explain himself. In the parable, he said that there was once a king who wanted to collect money from his servants, who borrowed money from him. There was one man who owed him over 10,000 talents. That was a lot of money. The servant knew that he could never pay it back, so he begged the king to have patience on him, and he promised to pay it back. The king had pity on him, and instead of giving him more time, he forgave the debt completely. That was very generous. Later, that same servant had found another servant who owed him just a little bit of money. He demanded that he pay him back. He begged him to give him more time, but the servant did not have pity on him. He threw him in prison until he had paid him back in full. When the king heard what he had done, he called him a wicked servant, because he had been forgiven of much, and he could not even forgive his fellow neighbor of a little. So the king did what he did to the other servant, and threw him in jail too, until he paid back his great debts. It's time to answer another question. This week, Timothy asked me a question, and he said, "Why do we have to forgive others?" This is a great question, Timothy. We want to forgive others when they make mistakes, because we will want to be forgiven when we make mistakes. God is very forgiving, but he expects us to be forgiving too. We have all made mistakes in our life, and we hope that others will forgive us of those mistakes. If we want other people to forgive us, we have to forgive other people as well. I hope you all are having a wonderful week and a wonderful day. And just remember, Jesus loves you.